To satisfy some subs requests, let's play with Jonah using the serve and volley style, using only common cards, 2 or 4 cards max, in the 2 or 4 of Tennis Clash, a sports game published by Wider Life Studios. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Gameplay 365 and to turn on the bell if you like this video. And because it's the 2 of 4, I'm going to use 2 of 4 cards max, so no 2 of 5, no 2 of 6, etc. Okay, let's check. The Warrior, the Hunter, the Macau, 2 of 4, Vegan Diet, 2 of 4 cards, and Plyometrics, 2 of 3. I'm going to use Maestro Monty because obviously Jonah can't do miracle. He's a low serve aggressive baseliner, so it's already it's very weird to see him play volley, even if it's only in 2 of 4. But yeah, I'm not going to play with the nylon string for this time, because as you know, the volley player without Maestro Monty is like a fish without water. So let's start versus Jonah playing high serve, 2 balanced hands. He's serving quite fast. And he has some good forehand strokes too. 3. Wow, that was quite risky, but it was in. So as you can see, Jonah is really very slow. Unbelievably slow. Actually, he's even slower than Melee or Hop or Florence. You know that I have played with all of them using the serve and volley style. And well, Florence is of course a bit more agile than Hop or Melee. Look at the way Jonah is running towards the net. Oh my gosh, it's not rushing, it's just running, barely running. Yeah, he's just barely running. It's such a contrast with Kaito playing volley, like I just interview that I just published some days ago. And of course, compared to Leo or Diana volleying, there's absolutely nothing to compare. Well, that went not too bad. So of course, to win those matches, my Jonah needs to count on them committing someone for zeros. Otherwise, if they are too accurate, this is almost impossible. Because this volley stat is not high. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The volleys are so clumsy. The serve is not very high neither. Yep. Oh my gosh. On all rallies, looks just like he can be destroyed, he can be blasted at any time. Yep, bit like here. And of course, as I said, you need to count on someone for zeros to break, and then, well, to hop, to hold your serve until the end with Jonah to win the match. Yeah, my opponent's serve was quite powerful, and he had a very good forehand stroke too. So I was doing a lot of lob returns in all those matches because I wanted to get some time to make the chip and charge. Yeah. So of course, fortunately, there was some serves which were not too strong but accurate enough to outflank my opponents, and that gave my Jonah some free points, like on the match point of the previous match. This is a very agile and full of energy Florence. She has quite a big forehand, but a very weak backhand, so I'm going to, of course, to try to exploit that weak backhand by hitting much more volleys on that side. And I will try to hit serves on that side too. Of course, not all the time on her backhand, because otherwise she would anticipate quite easily. So now and then I will try to hit on her forehand. Yep, her lob didn't work there. And I insist on her backhand, of course. By smashing there. So at the start of the match, I am trying the lob returns, and afterwards I will just hit differently. Yeah, so very big forehands. Winners. Beautiful forehand strokes there.
Second serve.
Okay, here we go. Let's hit directly. And let's volley back with difficulty. Fortunately, my opponent was not very accurate. Here we go, the sack tack on her backhand. Because as you can see, the backhand stat of my Jonah was not too weak, not too low. Was not serving very well there. And a double fault. Here we go. Because she's going to serve a very slow one. That was not too tricky to return on her backhand and then hit the volley towards the other corner to definitely outflank her. Alright, let's open this Grand Tour 4 bag. Useless cards and a CBR wire string, which is never used now. I never use it. Alright, let's play against a high serve, big forehand Jonah, who doesn't have a very weak backhand. And my chip and charge was really bad for this first point. He just hit a passing shot very easily.
2-1.
Oh, right. I got back on track.
2.
Oh gosh, 44 volley stat doesn't help much to hit beautiful or hard or stiff volleys. Yep. You can only hit those clumsy volleys back. Or now and then, well, when the returns of the opponent is where they are not too hard, you can volley quite properly, but otherwise, if they hit very hard shots, that's quite tricky. Wow, nice serve. Quite tricky to hit a decent volley back. Yep. Really not easy. So imagine that if I had to play with nylon string with this Jonah, well, it would be absolutely impossible to win any match, I mean. Unless all my opponents commit unforced errors, but they don't commit so many of them. Just now and then in those matches. Alright, let's open this classic bag. Nothing that I could use. A high serve, 2 strong hands, Jonah. So, as you can see, I face a lot of Jonah in those matches. And that's normal because besides Leo or Florence, Jonah is surely one of the most used characters in Tour 4 and in low tours in general. Oh my gosh.
4-1.
Yeah, that was better. I was a bit surprised my opponent was hitting to the alley on the previous point.
Second serve. 5-2.
Serving on the weaker hand, but he returned very well there. Admirable return. And that was a very inaccurate return from me. Yeah. Nice forehand winner. Fortunately, my serve is kind of saving me by the end of this match. And for the final point, he didn't expect me to hit on his forehand. He was kind of expecting me to hit on his backhand, and he was going to run on his backhand side to turn around and hit with his forehand, but I wrong-footed him. And for the last match, let's play versus Hop, who was using the high serve, big forehand style. Yeah, very nice forehand this opponent has.
Net. Love. 2.
And he started quite well the match.
2.
So the pace of those 2 or 4 matches is really slow, and if you are used to see me play volley in Tour 7, well, you can only see that the game speed is quite different.
4-3.
And even if I play with Leo, you know, using the volley style, using the best cards, but the game space won't be slow anyway.
4-5.
Because the stats are not very high,
5.
so own strokes are kind of hit more slowly. And that's why when I was publishing the other day the video with Florence counter-punching in Tour 4, a lot of subs were wondering why the game's speed was so slow, and well, that's normal. We're in Tour 4. The fact is that a lot of subs are used to see me play Tour 7 and Tour 8 matches, and where the game space is, of course, much faster, because there's no capping in Tour 7 to 8 for the cards. So, and well, I play versus a lot of opponents having pretty high stats there. That's why the game space is pretty high there. Alright, that was the last match. I'm going to show you the lineup again that I did show at the beginning of the video. Let's open this classic pack to, well, nothing special. only max out cards. Well, I hope you enjoy watching my Jonah play serve and volley in the 2 of 4 with only common cards and 2 of 4 cards max. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Gameplay 365 to stay tuned for new videos of Tennis Clash. Thank you a lot for your support and see you soon on Gameplay 365. Bye bye.